Hi, my name is Greg Marsh, bettereyesightnow.com. I want to give you an overview of our Vision Coach training program. It has two purposes. One is to improve your own eyesight and to further your own insights into how that's done. Pretty much everybody who gets serious about teaching or coaching, let's say the Bates method and other related approaches, has had some challenge with their own eyesight, maybe sometimes a very big challenge. And it's pushing through that helps a person learn how to help others push through it. So a big part of this program is furthering our own study and improving our own eyesight as much as we possibly can, and always learning organically how that's done. It's not just like a set of skills that, oh, I do this and then I do this and then I do this. There are many valid techniques, but the problem most people have with the so-called Bates method is that, and this is probably largely because of our Western culture, that everybody wants to turn it into a bunch of exercises. It's like, oh, I got to do my 10 minutes of exercises today. That may work for training for the Olympics, but for eyesight, of course you have to do something, but it has a lot more to do with relaxation and letting go of staring and letting go. Here I like to use a balloon to represent the eyeball. And the side trip that we've been on, according to Dr. Bates and the Bates model, is that we're staring and straining and trying to hold everything in place and trying to make our eyes perform. And it's really just the opposite. It's kind of like when you're trying to remember something and you can't, and when it finally comes to you is when you stop trying. That's how eyesight works. So if you're watching this on my website on bettereyesightnow.com, you can poke around and see a little bit about my approach and learn more about the Bates method as I see it anyway. And if you're on YouTube, you can do the same. You can do a search under my name and you'll see several more like webinars and things like that you can learn what my approach is. So the other part, of course, is getting trained and confident and certified as a natural vision coach, and you might say as a natural vision teacher and coach. You'll get experience, if you like, you'll get experience in teaching both groups and individuals in this program. So what we do is meet for, currently it's either 4 or 5 days, and try to choose a pleasant setting like nice weather. So in the summer we've tended to be in Colorado, in the winter more like Arizona or California. So for instance, sometimes we've come up with a location at the beach in California, which is, it really helps spread your vision. It really helps slow down and relax the mind and the eyes. So during those 4 or 5 days, what we're doing is we're connecting as a group, getting a lot of trust among each other, because changing your vision, it's changing your whole world. It's changing how you see the world. It's changing how you see your life. Because like a nearsighted person, especially a very nearsighted person from a young age, this kind of feels safe in here like this, but it hasn't been so safe to go out and see. So one of the things we're doing as a group is getting a lot of trust in each other, getting to know each other, working together, doing a lot of what we call buddy coaching. And so we learn a lot of the basics of the Bates method and coaching approach while we're together, and then we continue online for about 3 more months, all told. And then each time we meet, we're meeting by video, so we can again have our interaction. And it's a wonderful, very enjoyable process, and people get very very close, and they continue to help each other as they get into doing their own teaching and coaching. And by the way, you don't have to go and coach other people. Some people wind up just improving their own eyesight and having a support system. But I hope a lot of people always will do that. So my approach is, as a person who came from being extremely nearsighted, I got into martial art a lot. I got into meditation and teaching those, and I did that a lot because I met up with the Bates method over 30 years ago. I read about it in a book, and I was always trying to learn more. And I've had opportunities to train formally as a natural vision teacher, and I've attended events by other world-class people that have been sharing what they know about the Bates method and how to improve the eyesight. And it's just been my personal study. My favorite mixes, as everybody who trains with me knows, are, of course, the Bates method is key. It's the central part. But then I like to use, to kind of, shall we say, crack the nut, or crack the egg of whatever is holding us back. I like to use EFT tapping, and you can learn a ton more about that online. But almost everybody who takes this training, even if they start out by saying, well, I don't think I'd ever use EFT, find themselves becoming very confident and usually using it with other people. So it's kind of like, even though I don't really want to see out there, or even though I don't really want to see in here, I love and accept myself just as I am. And then tapping around, it's if you've never seen it before, it probably seems a little wacky, but it works. And what it does is it helps you let go of ways that you're holding back from seeing. I also like to use a lot of guided visualization, usually with eyes closed, and just learning to sort of whisper sweet nothings in the client's ear. Well, not right in their ear. And that works well in groups too. And so a lot of it, maybe you're starting to sense this, a lot of it is creating a safe environment for clients or for people that have come together for a workshop. So I hope that gives you a little bit of flavor of what we do and why we do it. If you have more questions, you can track me down through my website on the contact page, or I'll go ahead and give my phone number here. It's 970-224-5754. I'm in Colorado. So if you're interested in this training or in other things that we do, I hope to see you somewhere down the road. Thanks.